to talk to you about their invention and how it could be useful to you and why you may enjoy it. I know all of us are gimmick fans, and the new product that's out, maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but this is an awesome product, and I'm going to explain it to you. There are plenty of videos available at automatichoulster.com and on the Facebook page just by searching Automatic Holster, and of course YouTube and Facebook and the main website. So you can take a look around there for some great videos. I'm going to try to present one here for the English-speaking audience on what may be useful to you to understand about this holster. So each one of these holsters is polymer molded to the weapon that they are supposed to fit. We're talking about 3 weapons that they currently have in production. They have the HK, the Beretta 92, and several different versions of the Glock. The holster itself is very unique in that it can take a weapon from condition 3 status to condition 1 status with one draw of one hand. You no longer need to cover over to make that double action take place. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it, a little bit about its retention, a little bit about its weathering capabilities. My friends use the metric system, so this is good up to 30 degrees below zero and 100 degrees above 0 Celsius, which means it's pretty safe anywhere on Earth. It's really a pretty durable holster. So the holster itself, you'll notice it's got a little ejection port there. It's got a couple of different devices on it. The main safety lever that releases this cap. It's a double retention holster, but it's kind of a double retention holster with a twist. So you have your weapon that's locked in place. You have a safety lever that you have to release in conjunction with forward movement on that weapon to release the weapon. It also, as I mentioned, it also allows you to take a weapon from condition 3 to condition 1 by pushing forward on the weapon while releasing the safety gauge and then drawing. It's really cool, and there's great videos on how to do this, and I'll demonstrate just a little bit for you here. But there's a third retention device available on this weapon that you really don't see anywhere else. And it's actually hidden on the backside. A little bit hard to see, but just by the flip of this switch, it actually locks the safety lever in place. So if you're in a tussle with a bad guy and he wants your gun, if you can engage this extra safety, getting that gun out of this holster is almost impossible. I'm sure there may be some Herculean strength individuals who could do it, but the average Joe is not going to be able to do it. And if you forget to turn that extra safety off, you're not going to get your gun out of there either. So again, there's 3 models that they cover. They cover the Glock, which I found to be the best, the very lightest, very light holster, about 200 grams or somewhere. Again, my friends use the metric system, so I'm just going to say it's light and there are grams involved. So with the Glock going into the holster, very easy to do. The safety retention cap comes over the top, and now you have a nice, safe, secure weapon. Condition 3. When they asked me to do this video, I was a little confused because of my mindset. Why would you want to have a weapon in condition 3 like this? Not that I haven't in my career. 25 years in law enforcement, my first weapon was the 1911, and we carried that in condition 2. But there was no round in the chamber. Things changed as they may. In America, we are pretty much condition 1 all the time for law enforcement and military. But other places around the world, they do not carry in condition 1. I was also surprised. They carry in condition 3. So you know what needs to happen to take a weapon from condition 3 to condition 1. You got to get that weapon out of the holster. You got to rack that round and come up on target. You have to do that. This weapon allows you to do that in one fell swoop, remembering that the extra retention safety is off, or I would look like a complete fool if I didn't. Coming down with the weapon with the full force from the holster position straight down, automatically releases, the cap comes up, you have a round, you're ready to engage target. It's really neat, and it's super easy when you have a weapon that does not have anything in this area, ambidextrous decocking lever, thumb safety, or anything along those lines. I really love this super light holster with the Glock. Again, weapon in the holster, for whatever reason, you want to just test it, that doesn't do it. That does not get the weapon out of the chamber, that does not get the weapon out of the holster. It is a full-on motion of engaging it with your thumb, popping the top, pulling the weapon out, loading around in the chamber, one fell swotion. If you look through the videos on this page, you'll see our local Spanish marksmanship instructor, where he is timing the amount of time it takes him to normally go from condition 3 to condition 1, and then he is doing the exact same thing using this holster, cutting about a half second off of his time. Where is that important? Obviously, the first person to get the first bullet out wins. And if you're in a country or in a place, or you personally prefer to carry in condition 3, that first round matters. And I mentioned that personally thing because, again, when they asked me to do this video, I thought, why would I do that? I'm always in condition 1, but then I realized I'm not always in condition 1. This is the weapon that I have at home. I carry it in condition 3 specifically because it does not have that holster, and that's a choice I make. And I've always thought it would be very easy for me to come up on target, get around in the chamber, and attack a bad guy, had I need to. Now, there's a new tool on the market that's available for you. So this is the Glock version. Not much difference. Of course, the Beretta is a little bit bigger gun, so it requires a little bit more material. Same thing, the Beretta is a little special and a little different, but it fits in there just the same. It also has the extra retention device. There's no way that weapon is going to come out of there. And they have the HK. So, the HK, same thing. Nice and easy. And it's not going to go anywhere. So those are the 3 holsters they have available on the market right now. There's a lot of feedback on the Facebook page about different holsters that people want. I wish you had it in this, and I wish you had it in that. My shooting partner Sergio really wants his 1911 to have one of these. And the only way that happens is you have to order. You have to say, I want the 1911, and then they take the time, the effort, and the money to make this very, very sturdy, very strong polymer mold to fit that weapon, and then they put it on the market for sale. Currently, they do have the leg ensembles for all of those holsters, for all of these rigs. So for a tactical environment, for boat operations, for all those other things where you may need that, that is also available to you. All right, and now we're going to take some questions that we received through the Facebook and YouTube comments section. So the first question is?
With the holster, can you draw the gun without a bullet in the chamber?
So the first question is, can you holster the gun with a bullet in the chamber? So basically, can you put a condition 1 weapon in this holster? Yes, you can. I was also surprised that you could put a condition 1 weapon in the holster because I thought it was strictly designed for condition 3. If you put a condition 1 weapon in this holster, it does take a little conditioning to get used to the action. It's not a full draw. It's a slight draw and out, and you're on target. So it's a condition 1 weapon. It's a condition 1 weapon downrange. If you have not developed the muscle memory to take this from the holster, condition 1, on target in condition 1, there's one thing that does happen. You would put a round out. But that's why you have more rounds. So, yes. Condition 1 weapon? Yes. Condition 3 weapon? Yes. It just takes practice. Next question.
Which models of Glocks fits this holster?
The next question we have is, what models of Glock fit this holster? This holster will fit all Glock standard and compact models, with the exception of the 45. 45 right now, just a little wide, but if you want the 45, you make a whole bunch of orders and they can make a 45. Next question.
Did you find any problems using this holster?
The question is, did I find any problems using this holster? I'm going to say, with the Glock, it's magnificent. With the HK, very, very nice, and it's got a great additional option. You put this weapon on safe, because that's what we're trained to do. You put it in the holster, it's a condition 3. You execute the draw on this holster, and it takes the weapon from it takes the weapon from condition 3 to condition 1, and the safety's off. So all you have to do is then engage your target. But I'm looking down to see if I'm about to make a fool of myself. I am not about to make a fool of myself. I was checking that extra retention. All right, so so let me reset here. So the weapon is on safe. Weapon is on safe. Weapon is in the holster and locked in place. Good to go. Now I want to engage a target. So what do I need to do? I need to activate, pull it up, and now the weapon is ready to fire. It's off, safe, and ready to fire. Alright, but that's not everything. So, here we go, old school just a little bit. Alright, that was a condition 1 draw, in case you didn't notice. That wasn't a condition 3 draw. So when we were coming up, this is our weapon of choice. We want to take this weapon from condition 3 to condition 1, right? So when we do this, what have we done? We have put a round in the chamber, but that safety's still engaged. So it takes that extra step of taking it off. That's a really good thing that you don't have to worry about with this holster. Why? And this takes a lot of practice. If you've been shooting this weapon for a very long time, this is going to be the hardest thing you have to do. You have to take the weapon off safe, to place the weapon into the holster, to lock it into place. That was the hardest thing for me to do. All of them very, very functional. All of them work great and do great things. But for me, that was the hardest thing I had to do. All right, that about takes care of my time here today at automatichoolster.com. If you're interested in more information, of course, the Facebook page is a great way to go. Just do a search for Automatic Holster, it'll pop right up. If you want to see some of our crazy videos, not crazy, just really entertaining and particularly sexy. Spanish female cops are rock. That's going to get cut. Spanish female cops are hot, and that's going to get cut. So go to the YouTube page, do a search for Automatic Holster. You'll get to see a bunch of different demonstrations where people have gone out and actually tested the product and are really starting to take this product on board. So YouTube, Automatic Holster. Facebook, Automatic Holster. Or automatichoolster.com. Thanks for your time.